Usyk versus Dubois, anyone? Let's talk.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex the live is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Salute to my brother DOG. He sent me this article yesterday. Of course, I don't see everything, so the family, they show me some stuff. And found this article a little interesting. This article was back December 2nd. It's from the Mirror UK. It says Tyson Fury's stablemate will face Alexander Usyk next if undisputed fight collapses. Tyson Fury's Queensberry promotion stablemate Daniel Dubois could earn a fight with Alexander Usyk if an undisputed title bout can't be brought together. Promoters are keen to push through a fight for all the heavyweight gold in the first part of next year after countless efforts proving fruitless with various previous champions. Well, let me stop right there. Why have they been fruitless? In order to understand where you are, you have to acknowledge where you came from. In order to understand where you are, you have to acknowledge where you came from. In order to understand where you are, you have to acknowledge where you came from. Fruitless. All the gold. Do we really have to do a timeline? Oh, let's do it real quick. All right. For how many years was Deontay Wilder not undisputed, WBC champion? How many title defenses? He was up 10, right? During that reign, Anthony Joshua had 3 of those. They could have easily made that fight. They didn't do it. They did not do it. Okay? So when I look at them saying the efforts were proving fruitless, your fruit was poison. It's poisonous fruit. I mean, legitimately. Pop culture over there and everything else. Legitimately. All right? So let's go ahead and read on. It says, but they have a contingency plan in place if that can't happen, which would see Daniel Dubois look to unify his WBA regular title with Usyk's super belt. Are y'all sick of this? Regular belt, super belt, interim belt, continental belt, continental breakfast belt, the kung fu belt. It's ridiculous. The young British champion won the belt in a mandatory challenge against Trevor Bryan earlier this year and defends it tomorrow night, because this is before he just fought. Defends it tomorrow night on the same card as Fury and Derek Chisora. So this was obviously a plan that was in place. They said, okay, if we can't secure the Usyk versus Fury fight, which to me should be easy to make, the backup plan was Daniel Dubois, who fought Kevin Lerena, but wants to step up in the legitimate world level in 2023 after his first title defense. Now, obviously, this article was written the day before Daniel Dubois fought Kevin. Did y'all see what happened? I mean, Daniel won, but it looked strange. He got clipped on the top of his head. He did the electric boogie, fell down, got up. I mean, that wasn't even a strategic knee. A strategic knee is one knee to the ground. I mean, he was on all fours. He looked wobbly. He looked unwell. I thought the ref should have stepped in and stopped it. I'm like, what is he doing? Now, Daniel, he just wasn't right. Eventually, he stops Kevin, though. At the end of I forget which round, but at the very end, he clocks Kevin. Boom! And Kevin was on Dream Street, but the bell rang. Daniel walks away. The ref intervenes and waves it off. This is after the bell rang. He didn't even give Kevin a chance to go to his corner, sit down and ask him, are you good? Didn't even give him no chance. He just waved it off, which leads me to believe that they didn't want to take any more chances. Daniel Dubois was supposed to win that fight. Why? Because if they could not secure the Usyk versus Fury fight, he was next in line. Does it make sense now why that fight was... I didn't talk about it. But everyone was talking about it. Everyone else said, yo, that fight was stopped kind of funny. I mean, he was hurt, but the round ended. Why is he waving it off? Daniel Dubois got knocked down 3 times in the first round. I was like 10-6 round. And the first sign of trouble Kevin gets into is waved off. Boxing, please. The plan for Daniel, funnily, comes down to Saturday night. Look, this is the article, y'all. Didn't I tell you the universe is 360 degrees? I didn't read this article. Look at this. The plan for Daniel, funnily, comes down to Saturday night, George Warren said at yesterday's press conference. We hope that Tyson comes through that from a Queensberry and Top Rank perspective. And if he does, we are then fully focused, all eyes on making the undisputed heavyweight championship with Usyk. That is a priority. And the thing that needs to happen in boxing, not just heavyweight boxing, but in world boxing. Wow. Funny. So undisputed is a top priority magically now. That being made will give Daniel, if he comes through, a very difficult fight against a very difficult fighter in Kevin Lerena. Well, we just saw how difficult it was. This is amazing. And if you aren't able to deliver Usyk, which, by the way, I think will, and see no reason why not, then Daniel is next in line. He's a mandatory fight for Usyk, so as long as he comes through Saturday. Well, this was written the day before, released the day before Saturday's events. And y'all all saw what happened. Can I ask you guys a question? Do you trust Daniel Dubois at this point? Again, before anyone gets amnesia, look at Usyk in this picture. He's like, yep, feed him to me. Really don't care about undisputed. And don't get it effed up. Fury doesn't care either, because if they cared, they'd have been fighting. Insert Daniel Dubois. And I don't care whether they thought he looked good or not. The fact that he looked the way he did is better for them. Okay? And if Usyk styles on Dubois, it'll just be a notch under his belt. Don't even fling around Frank Bruno's name, my man. Because Daniel Dubois, unfortunately, is floating around Audley Harrison status. A lot of you brothers know what I'm talking about. A lot of you brothers and sisters know what I'm talking about. I know you brothers from the UK. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say Audley Harrison. Didn't y'all start calling him Fraudley Harrison? We didn't do that. That was crazy. He was held to such a high standard. Next thing you know, he starts getting knocked around the ring. He's floating around on that status. And before anyone gets amnesia, just know, we held Daniel Dubois in high hopes. We had our eye on him. We was like, yo, man, you like this kid. Big, strong, good skill set. Let's watch. And then Joe Joyce happened. We was like, huh? Oh, okay. Beats Trevor Bryant. We was like, okay. And then this happens. All right now. That's what my mama used to say to me. You're doing something in that room you're not supposed to be doing. She hear a crash. She'd be like, all right now. Do it again. That means do it again. Young brother, you got one more time to F up. They're trying to throw you in the ring with Usyk if he can't get it done with Fury. So I'm asking the public. This isn't a diss. I'm just asking y'all. Do y'all trust Daniel Dubois at this point? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Man, high hopes for this young man, but I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bronx on deck. Move!